When I was arranging some fireworks, I put these large Roman candles in this bucket, and that gave me the idea to fuse these together like this. There were two main issues that I saw with a 5-gallon bucket. The first one being, because it is smaller at the bottom than it is at the top, while they might be tight at the bottom, they are pretty loose up top, and I didn't like that at all. The second thing being how thin the wall is on the bucket. If I was going to be using the bucket design, I was actually going to make a plywood ring to go all the way around the outside, just in case it failed. So for this design, I decided to use a rather large piece of HDPE pipe. This is a 10-inch DR11, and I bought a 2-foot long section because the Roman candles that I'm using are 2 foot long as well. I did have to do some work to the pipe to get it ready. I started by smoothing out the top and putting a small round over on it. And then I cut a plug for the bottom from a 2x12, and it's being held in by 6 2.5-inch GRK screws. Because I will be shooting this in the grass, to give the tube a little bit more stability, I went ahead and made this 2-foot square base. And to hold those two pieces together, I drilled a hole in the middle of the plug, in the middle of the platform, and they're going to be held together by a single 1/2-inch bolt. The candles I'm going to be using for this test are rainbow pixels and deadheads, and because the tube does hold 52 candles, I'm going to be doing 6 each of the rainbow pixels and then 11 each of the deadheads. All right, this is all fused up and ready to go. I think I'm going to call this one the Boom Boom tube. We got 260 shots. Let's see if this looks good. I actually love this design. I will say the footage looks a lot better in the short video because I was able to capture the full effect, and I think the colors showed up better there as well. Looking back, I'm thinking the DR11 might be a little bit overkill for this just because the wall on this tube is so thick. I think I would have been fine with the same size pipe but a DR17 instead, and I think that was also a cheaper option as well. The platform base did work perfect, but it is just a square, so I feel like it lacks a little bit of character. In the future, I may end up making a tripod base for this. I would also love to hear if anyone has suggestions on larger Roman candles that I should try in this. I would like to stick with candles that are 2 foot long, but if they are shorter, I can make a riser for this tube, and they should be fine. And like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.